Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FARHANA binti HASHIM. Matric number 182570.
And my name is NORIZA binti SAINAL, and my matrix number is 184316.
And actually we have another members named KHOW. Matric number 182593. But unfortunately she couldn't join us for group discussion because she got a medical leave due to some health problem. Okay, for the first question.
Okay, for the first question I will answer is I choose the first image, this image from the images, which is this image is show the picture of data, and I choose this picture because it's make me interested on the shape of the data, which is it does not like usual leather, and the painter use different color for the background. As you can see, the color is gray, turquoise gray. It is also shows that the pictures is in wooden leather, which have a lot of meaning behind the pictures. And for the next, what do you think? What make you interested for the pictures that you choose?
Okay, for me, I choose this image, Incredible Heart, because the thing that attract me the most is the big figure, the big shadow of this small guy, these ordinary guys. Yes, that could bring a lot of deep meanings, and that is why I choose the Incredible Heart image. That's it. So for the second question is, okay, what are the message that portrayed by the artist of our chosen image? Sorry for me.
So for the second question, in my opinion, I think that message portrayed by these pictures or image is about getting us successful in our life. In this picture, it show a long ladder, and there got many shadow, as you can see, not so clear. Got a lot of ladder, which bring message of the way that we choose. Maybe you choose from the other shadow, or this one you can see it's straight and a big slide shape, and to gain successful. And this slanting ladder shape that reflect the vagaries of life, which have the sweet and bitter taste in our life. And it is also means that we need to go along that long distance, as you can see, to gain successful in our life. We can see that the painter make the background color of from the upper side is in bright color, which show that is the brighter future that we wanted after having difficulties in our life. That's all from me. How about you?
Okay, for me, for this Incredible Heart image, I think the message that the artist want to portray by this image is also about successful behind the normal guy is a great man with powerful, with a great power, with a man who is powerful, either in industry or company industry or something. Also for this image, I think the other message that the artist want to portray is the big is to grow. Is you need to be to be a leader. You need to start from bottom. So these small guys represent the beginning of your career, and the big one, the Incredible Hulk is the climax of your career. Means that when you already achieve your goals, this one represent your successful or
Big.
Big goal. Okay, for another one is what else? Okay, another one is if you all can see here, we can interpret the image to become to be a hero. Actually, a hero is also a normal person like us. So they also, in my opinion, they also have fear, difficulties to face something in real life. So this small man is actually only an ordinary person, an ordinary guy, a normal guy, to become a leader in the next generation. Then you have to overcome your fear to be successful, to be this big. Also, if I'm not mistaken, from Incredible Hulk, actually, this character is actually the one that angriest, that always showed his anger towards the enemy. So by this drawing, the message that want to portray by the artist, I can say that to the sacrification to fight with your enemy is not always come from big power, easy way, easy. It's not always come from big. Means you not really have power to fight with
People.
to fight with someone, to
show our powerful
to
absence, to show our absence
to show
in front of the people.
to fight with enemy in a good way. So this small guy in this picture represent could be translates as only ordinary person that has
Eagerness,
the
ignorance, arrogant.
Eagerness, curiousness to fight for something that they yep, thus they become this big because of their willingness, their effort, their spirit, their strong spirit to fight with society, to fight with people out there.
Their enemies.
Yep, with people out there. Is there?
So
You have something to add from my?
I also like your pictures that you choose, but the first thing I like is their color. The color is in brown color. This is my favorite color. Okay. And it, as you can see, show the powerful, like the big shape of the mane, and inside it, you can see that a small man, ordinary human. That maybe the painter should wanna tell us that inside this big incredible heart is also have small soft heart inside himself.
Okay.
What about you?
Okay,
Talk about this
your image is actually quite interesting. I have something to interpret via this image. Firstly, that come in my mind about this ladder is, of course, about successful. Okay, this spider cap for the ladder is actually the beginning to where we the starting point to the starting point of our way to achieve our dream. And that's here, if you can see, it becomes more curved. The ladder become curved and slant, and it the gap
from for in the beginning your heart level, the heart level is smaller.
The hardest is always at the last, but the last one is always the best, because you can say there's also a saying said that the beginning is the easiest, and the last point is always the sweetest. So this one the curvy way of the ladder show us the hardship that we have to face. We have to face
To gain our
to achieve our goal at the end, because the goal is up here. So the long way, it become easier at the beginning and become hardest here, and it's up to you. Either you want to give up and turn back to the starting point, or you want to continue your journey to achieve your goal here. That is how I can interpret this. Okay. So I think that's all from us about these two pictures, Incredible Heart and the ladder. Unfortunately, our another member, An is not here, so this is as much that we can present.
Can tell about the pictures.
Yep. How we can interpret the message that want to portray by the artist. Yes. Do you have anything? Say conclusion.
for the conclusion that
Consensus.
we can say that these two pictures really portray a message to us, which is both tell us about the successful of our
Ini dah.
successful to gain in our life. So,
Yep. And for me, as the consensus, from my own image, I can conclude that the image is about can be about leadership or someone to how they lead the society, how they lead people in a group or something. Because for example, we as a student, we have a group we have a group members, right? And there's always a leader in a group, and the leader itself is actually is also a student. So to show a leadership skills, then the chosen leader should
show their
show
leadership
their
skills.
Yes, that's how we can tell someone has a great leadership skills or not, because the leader itself usually mistakenly as also like other group member. So that's why that chosen leader should show
Their
their
as a leader.
skills as a leader. Okay, I think that's all the what was it? The interpretations
About the
of
image.
the chosen image, and and the example that we gave and explanation and everything. I think that's all. Thank you from us.